What's going on, Geminis? You guys beat the punch when it came to the responses to my video. I mean, wow. I have been so just pleasantly overwhelmed with the responses from the video from you guys. I am just beyond... I feel so blessed that I was able to just resonate and connect with so many of you on that level and bring some clarification. From the readings that I've had so far with the Geminis, you guys are in a really interesting position, and so, a lot of you, it's very, very similar, where you're waiting on someone to come around, you're waiting for a project to come around. Man, I just went straight to love. You guys. Well, whatever it was, because the theme of the month was you're being really straightforward about, you know, what you believe in and what you want here. So we'll see how this reading goes. But anyway, it was just an overwhelmingly wonderful response, and I appreciate every one of you guys. I am in the process this week of responding to all of the free readings, you guys, and I would love to get back to you 24 hours, 48 hours at the most, but I am catching up from a few days now, so I will get to each and every one of you. I will not forget you. So if several days have gone by and you haven't heard from me, please feel free to reach back out, but I will not forget you, okay? If you are new to my channel, thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Kristen. I'm a metaphysical healer and a psychic guide, and if you like how I do things, hit that subscribe and I'll set you up with a free mini reading, okay? And for those of you returning, again, you guys, your support is absolutely incredible and amazing, and I've sent some beautiful energy your way in response, and I've been quite tired actually lately, but it's just, I really feel it's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful connection to be able to connect with people like that. So I really enjoy being able to do this for you guys. If you are interested in a reading, I do have a special. It's 40 minutes for $20. Just let me know. The info's down below. And I just want to take a look and see how blockages and actions to take are looking for you this month. And see, because I feel like a lot of you are just kind of staying your course. You're speaking up and saying what you need to. And then you're kind of like, okay, and now I'm good. Now the song on shuffle for you, and when I say I'm good, I mean now it's the ball's in your court. Now we'll see what you're going to do about it, okay? So what I'm seeing, the song that came out was Believer by Imagine Dragons, and the beat is just so intense with that song, like a battle roar, you know, kind of a sound, and it's like, whoa, they're intense. I mean, serious. So what it's telling me is that you are not backing down from that connection that you have with whatever this is. You're making yourself known, and then you're saying, you let me know after that. And I've seen this trend of an action being taken. As soon as that, it's just, and that's natural, that makes sense. As soon as you put up that, hey, I'm me, you do you, I'll do me. If you want to pretend like you don't want to go forward, I've heard this before, I already know. If you want to play that game, listen, you do that, but this time I'm going to go over here. I love you to death, but I've got to focus on making me happy, on my satisfaction, okay? And I want to make you happy, but when you know what you want, you let me know. And there's like that trend here, and it's like a, yeah, I know what you're thinking already. I mean, you build me up, you break me down, yeah. But deep down inside, you guys know there's like a connection there, a connection. You know there's a connection there. I was trying to get it out. All right, so let's take a look here at any kind of blockages that you have going on here. So far, I see that you guys are making that extension, and whatever that means to you, to put the pentacles, each of your pentacles out there, and to create something that flows together, to start an initiation here. Whether this is work or whether this is pleasure, that's up to you. The Palace of Wands in reverse is about there's action being taken towards receiving this and retrieving this. But right now, it seems like there's a focus of wanting this action to happen so bad that it is discouraging some of you. And I totally get that. Because you finally want to be able to have that. It's been so long, and you're like, okay, I've expended so much energy towards this person and how I feel about them, and I just want a result. I just want to know whether or not I don't want to waste any more energy on this. I want them to know how I feel, but I want them to know I cannot waste any more energy on this. That's what this is saying. You want to go for it, but they've got to figure themselves out here. I don't feel like this is necessarily your blockage. I feel like this is, it could be one of the two of you that are making some finalizing in your life, but for the most part, this is whoever you're dealing with, okay? Not necessarily the Gemini. The Geminis with the Geminis, Lord help you guys. You need a special reading just so I can, literally I'd have to look into each one of you to see what the blockage is, because for the most part, you guys are flowing pretty well. It's just, and it could be ancestral, it could be just, what I mean by that is traumas or cycles that need to be ended or broken or fine-tuned or something like that on one side or the other. That just has to happen before this union can occur. Very common. It's pretty much part of the journey here. What would be some actions to take for Gemini? The Queen of Wands in reverse and the Wheel. The Queen of Wands in reverse is about being very not hesitant, but suspicious, okay? I feel like the blockage is that there's a suspicion that that this isn't part of your destiny, that this person's not meant for you. Boy, I've heard that from a lot of you guys, and this is a blockage. This is an action to take, is to realize that this is part of your destiny, that this person that you're dealing with actually does possess all the things that you really do want and desire, and unfortunately there's not been a whole lot of luck in finding someone that can really match that, and that's making it very hard to move on for a lot of you guys. And the action to take is, let's clarify, because this isn't about, it's restricting yourself, it's putting yourself out there and letting them know, and then it's restricting any further progress until they make a move, especially if you've put out all of that effort. But voicing yourself in a correct way that is constructive, makes your point, and allows them to own their control and their response to you as you acknowledge, important things like, I know you're busy, I really care, let me know, kind of things. It starts to turn that clock into or starts to turn that wheel again, okay, in the direction that you want it to go. Especially with all the retrogrades, guys, going on. There's a lot of things that had to come back up into their awareness to take care of or finish up so that they could move forward in the future with different ideas and focuses here. Oh, I wanted to look up any blockages here. Oh, no, I was clarifying. Shit. Okay, I wanted to clarify here. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to, so what I'm seeing here is you don't want to completely rock the boat here by any means. What you're wanting to do is make yourself known, but without creating any kind of negativity or further issues that you would have to deal with, okay? You don't want to go back to the bottom, I guess, right? So you don't want to throw out anything that's going to jeopardize positive movement in the future, but that doesn't mean put yourself in a position where you're dulling yourself because you're continuing to just be strung along. You don't want to do that, and I think you're feeling that way for some of you. And in that case, in this situation here, this is about not taking control and making this happen. It's about voicing your desire and then letting it happen. Family in the reverse and a rebirth. That actually makes total sense with what I was just looking at, because it's, this is basically the same thing. This is family in reverse. This is you. This is a blockage where there's a rebirth in this situation happening. And it's so intense. I feel like a lot of you guys are absorbing this energy, feeling it, dreaming it. You're totally connected to it. Sometimes you can't even tell if it's yours or this other person's or what it even means. And it's so frustrating and exhausting after some time. But you feel like there's something happening. There's a change happening. There's a realization, an understanding, a connection that just wasn't the same a little while ago. And now it's a little different. And this is why. And that's because this is happening, and this is all kinds of up in the air and trying to work itself out right now, okay? So this person could be coming out of a relationship and they are just kind of upside down and trying to get themselves right, but there's some realizations happening about you, and they're starting to wake up to things, and now you're starting to kind of like wait a second. Why am I so interested in what this person after all these years? Now I really need to talk to them. I already know. All right, guys, let's get a message here for you. This is probably one of the hardest things for me to do as a Capricorn, because I'm an action-oriented person. I can't just sit by and be like, I need to let you know. And are you ready to make a move? And I'm probably so annoying when it comes to that. But I'm so passion-driven to find resolution to get to the happy part, you know. And I think actually Geminis are very similar to that. They just screw all the baloney. Let's just get to what makes us happy, you know. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Well, I think you guys need support in all the right areas, and you need to seek that out. So this could also be part of your blockage, and part of the problem here is family on both ends, or family in general, support from one end to the other. This section here is working itself out. These are unserving energies that are coming out and being kind of combed through so that the proper support can be gained. All right, let's get one more here. I love you. These words are powerful. These are powerful words. Same thing. Wow. Yeah. What did I say? You can let them know, you know, let whoever this is know you have a passionate drive for this to move forward. You want this, you see this, but I love you. Let me know when you've got the right support so we can move forward. I'm ready for this. I feel this happening. I feel that this can be super successful. We got to figure out this family situation. All right. Boy, I know that's going to resonate with some of you guys. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions or you want to get some clarity on anything. Take advantage of that special, guys, and I hope that brings you a little bit of further clarity for mid-month of May. All right, bye, guys.